warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everybody, how are you today? Alhamdulillah, always better and better. Alhamdulillah. Welcome back to English. With me, Ustazah Devita Ayuni Imtiaz. Today we are going to learn about permission and obligation. Do you know what is that? Okay, after this, Ustazah will explanation more about permission and obligation. But before that, let's review again the material in the previous meeting. What is that? Do you still remember? Wow, very good. That's right. It's about possessive. Do you still remember how many kinds of possessive that you know? There are two. What are they? Possessive adjective and then possessive pronoun. Very good. Okay, Ustazah will ask you how the way to make possessive adjective. What is the example of possessive adjective? Okay, the simple example. That is my book. Very good. That is my book is possessive adjective. How we change possessive adjective to make a possessive pronoun? That is my book becomes the book is mine. Very good. Mine become mine. Okay, next. If Ustazah say this is your bag. This is your bag. Is this use possessive adjective or possessive pronoun? This is your bag. Possessive adjective. Very good. How about the big house is yours? The big house is yours. Do you know? The big house is yours. Yours. Is it a possessive adjective or possessive pronoun? Possessive pronoun. Okay. I think all of you are still remember and understand about possessive adjective and possessive pronoun. In the possessive adjective, do you still remember what are they? His, and then her, its, mine, your, their, and our. Very good. How about possessive pronoun? His, hers, its, mine, yours, theirs, and then ours. In the possessive pronoun, all of them use s except mine. Yeah, his, hers, its, mine, yours, theirs, and ours. Okay, please remember about that. Okay, after Ustazah review more about the material in the previous meeting, now it's time for Ustazah explanation more about permission and obligation. Do you know what is permission? Okay, for the first one, Ustazah will explain about permission. Permission is the expression that we use to ask permission, or in bahasa Indonesia we call permisi. Nah, permission. Next, what is the structure of asking permission? For the first one we use can I, and then the next we use may I. Do you know can I? Can I, dapatkah saya? Can he, dapatkah dia? Nah, can, dapatkah. It's asking permission. We use can. Can I join with you? Can we leave this room? Can I go out tonight? Can I borrow your pencil? Nah, that's asking permission. Next, we use may I. May I blah 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 blah. May he blah 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 blah. May I, may, bolehkah, bolehkah saya? May I ask question? May he leave this room? May I use this marker? That's about asking permission. We use can I, may I, or we also can use is it okay if I blah 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 blah. Nah, is it okay if I read this book? Is it okay if I drink this ice? That's about asking permission. You can use that if you wanna ask permission to someone, to your mother, to your friend. Nah, you can ask that expression. Can I? May I? And then, is it okay if I? Okay, please remember that. Ustadzah continue to obligation. Do you know what is obligation? Is there one of you know what is obligation? Obligation is expression that someone is required to do, or we call in bahasa Indonesia, obligation adalah keharusan yang harus dilakukan. Nah, what is the structure when we use obligation, when we make expression obligation? The first one we use have to, harus, and then must. It's also the meaning harus. For the first one, have to. What is the example of have to, Ustadzah? Okay, when we use expression obligation, have to, we use subject first, and then have to, and then verb. Don't forget that, yeah. For example, like this: you have to wear uniform when you go to school. You have to wear uniform. That's expression obligation. Kamu harus pakai seragam. You have to wear uniform. The other example: she have to drink medicine when get sick. She have to drink medicine when get sick. She have to drink medicine. Nah, she have to, dia harus minum obat. She have to drink medicine. That's the example of expression obligation. Next, Ustadzah will make example of must. Okay, for example like this: he must join this meeting. He must join this meeting. Dia harus gabung ke rapat ini. He must join this meeting. The other example: they must on time to come to school. They must on time to come to school. Mereka harus datang tepat waktu ke sekolah. All that's explanation about expression permission and then expression obligation. Okay, after this Ustadzah will give you more example and then the exercise expression about permission and obligation. Okay, let's check this. That all of you know about expression permission and then expression obligation, and also the example of expression permission and then expression obligation. Ustadzah hope that all of you remember that, all of you understand about that. Okay, don't forget, do the task in EduBit and always try all about the English. Try to speak English, try to memorize vocabulary, try to do the exercise. Okay, that make you more excited to fluently English. I think enough for today. See you again in the next meeting. Bye bye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.